NBA 2K Mobile Season 7 coming next month, it makes sense to start planning which players to keep in your collection. I'm going to break down the top point guards in NBA 2K Mobile, and hopefully this will help you decide which gems and stars to keep for your main lineups, for power cap, and for bench players for domination. Since Zircon is the lowest rarity in packs right now, I am going to list the best point guards for each tier from Zircon and up. If you have that player for a higher or lower tier, then they are still good cards to keep. I'm only looking at theme cards since they're the most powerful, and since the foundation cards should be used for upgrading your players or for a position where you don't have a better or more powerful card. I only made one exception to this rule, and that is for the Antimatter tier. Since it's still pretty new, there weren't enough point guards to rank. So let's start with the Zircons. For Zircon, there are 25 point guards. So here are the top 10 in no order. Finals MVP Chauncey Billups, Rookies of the Year LaMelo Ball, Team USA Jason Kidd, GOAT Jerry West, Beast of the East Earl Monroe, Best of the West Steve Nash, Playmakers Tim Hardaway, Alternate Positions Penny Hardaway, All Defense Gary Payton, and Day of the Dead Cade Cunningham. For Cobalt, there are 27 point guards, so here are the top 10 in no order. Beast of the East Isaiah Thomas, Playmakers Russell Westbrook, St. Patrick's Drew Holiday, All Decade 80s Magic Johnson, All-Star 2024 Stephen Curry, and there's also another Curry that's a Cobalt, so you can count both of them. Lifetime Commitment Chris Paul, New Year's 2024 Jalen Brunson, Alternate Position Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Moneymakers Kyrie Irving, All Defense Rajon Rondo, and the other Curry I was talking about was the Record Breakers. Now Cobalt was tough. There was some good names that I wanted to throw in there, so I'll give you honorable mentions. It's going to be the Best of the West John. Let's get into the Garnets. For Garnett, there are 22 point guards, so here are the top 10 in no order. Rookies of the Year Derrick Rose, Team USA Kyrie Irving, GOAT Magic Johnson, Finals 2024 Luka, Playmakers John Morant, Year of the Dragon Gilbert Arenas, All-Star 2024 Jalen Brunson, Alternate Positions James Harden, Season 6 Fall Stephen Curry, Moneymakers Damian Lillard, and Halloween Luka. Now, of course, there are some names that I left out, but remember, if I mention that name in another tier, that card is still good. But when you got to choose only 10 names, it gets a little bit tough. Now, an honorable mention for Garnett is going to be the Ankle Breakers Tim Hardaway. For Aquamarine, there are 23 point guards, so here are the top 10 in no order. Team USA Russell Westbrook, GOAT Oscar Robertson, Best of the West Magic Johnson, Playoffs 2024 Stephen Curry, Rainmaker Steve Nash, Rainmaker's Jamal Murray. Now these Rainmaker cards I am choosing because they have boosted shooting stats. All-Star 2024 LeBron James at the point guard position is one of the craziest cards this season. New Year's 2024 Tyrese Halliburton, Ankle Breakers Kyrie Irving, and Season 6 Winter Stephon Marbury. Now honorable mentions for the Aquamarine will have to be the Musicians Baron Davis, and of course the Playoffs 2024 Jalen Brunson. For Purple Sapphire, there are 15 point guards only. So here are the top 5, no order. So Courtside Pass Magic Johnson, Rookies of the Year Luka, Season 6 Summer LaMelo Ball, Rainmaker Stephen Curry, which could arguably be one of the best point guards in the game because of the boosted shooting stats, and All-Star 2024 Damian Lillard. Honorable mention for the Purple Sapphire will be the Season 6 Clutch Gilbert Arenas. So for Rose Quartz, there are 14 point guards, so here are the top 5 in no order. Team USA Magic Johnson, Showstoppers Trae Young, GOAT Dwayne Wade at the point guard position, Beast of the East Allen Iverson at the point guard position, and Playoffs 2024 Damian Lillard. Now for honorable mention, it's going to be the Playoffs 2024 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the point guard position. This card gets extra value because it is a duel with the Chet Holmgren. Very powerful combination that's still good to use. Just like the Dwayne Wade, at the point guard position, pair him up with the GOAT LeBron, insane. For Arcane Crystal, there are 11 point guards, so here are the top 5 in no order. GOAT Stephen Curry, Season 6 Summer Russell Westbrook, Season 6 Clutch Luka, Season 6 Clutch Kyrie Irving, and Finals 2024 Magic Johnson. Now for honorable mention, it's going to be the Beast of the East, Oscar Robertson. Now for Antimatter, there are only 3 themed point guards, still a pretty new theme, so I decided to include the foundation cards. That makes it a total of 13 point guards, so here are the top 5 in no order. The first is going to be the Courtside Pass Derrick Rose, Gamers Jalen Brunson, Musicians Damian Lillard, Foundation Tyrese Halliburton, and Foundation John Morant. Now there are some players that I didn't name at all, and trust me, these players are worth mentioning too, so I'm going to add a couple sleeper picks in here as well. Just in case you don't have any of these players that I mentioned in the video, a couple gems would be the Rookies of the Year Ben Simmons, Beast of the East Walt Frazier, Cobalt Throwback DeJounte Murray, Playmakers Tim Hardaway, Cobalt Playoffs 2024 De'Aaron Fox. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I got a couple questions for y'all. Who are your top 10 point guards? Second question, you like the format for this video? Do you have any suggestions for the next one? And the third question is going to be what player position you want to see next. As always, I appreciate the support. I will catch you on the next one. Stay ballin'.